But what just happened here? Huh. I was looking at the stream and it didn't drop frames, but the bitrate dropped. That was a little odd. I went offline. That must have been one heck of a spoiler. I guess I did go offline. That must have been what I just saw. Okay. Yeah. Guess we had a little drop there. Sorry about that. Well, I hope that doesn't keep up. Yeah, I just said we're going to spend about a half hour of the stream doing pull-ups in Citadel. We're going to have to. We got to impress Vega. That was the spoiler. We'll be doing all the pull-ups, and everyone will leave the channel. Anyways, we're going to run around the Citadel before we take our first break. And Citadel will do before the end. We're going to probably go for Javik very soon. We want to get Javik on our team very early. At any rate, Chobot. Not a big fan of Chobot. But we're still going to bring her on the ship.
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I suppose you want an interview?
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Tell your producers yes for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 footlocker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
They call them battle tits. We won't be talking to Chobot too much. War asset acquired. Diana Allers. I thought she was a really lazy bit of fan service. If you can even call that fan service. Citadel is good fan service. Chobot is lazy. Report to the ship ASAP. We'll bang, okay? That one is funny, though. That one is funny. All right. Huerta Memorial Hospital. I'm going to try to just let story unfold, but I'll telegraph a few things where it's little bits of NPC dialogue you don't want to miss. And it kind of goes in a cycle. These two Asaris, before I walk up to them, there's a story that begins now, and every time we come back to the hospital, we'll get a little bit more.
So, the nurse tells me you've refused to bathe and you only want to talk to another Asari.
Yes. Can I have a gun?
I'm sorry, no.
Maybe I could be transferred to another hospital then. Someplace unsecured. I could have a gun then, right? And no humans. And wherever you transfer me, it shouldn't have humans.
The humans are our allies. You don't trust them?
No, it's not that. How are my eyes? What color are they right now?
Maybe you could tell me what happened.
So I'll meet the PTSD Asari here. The reason I brought it up is because she's not going to finish the story now. Every time we come back to the hospital, she'll give a little bit more.
Welcome to Serta.
Thank you for coming to Serta. How can we help you?
Thank you for shopping.
Dr. Chakwas. Dr. Chakwas.
There you are.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with the Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Ashley took the worst of it. How's she doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Lieutenant Commander Williams' resilience, as well as Dr. Michel's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors?
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
Your place is in Normandy's medbay, not some lab.
I couldn't agree more. You say the word, and I'm with you.
The Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking Bay D-24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
Don't thank me so soon. Remember, Joker's still aboard.
And I'd be surprised if he's been remembering his medication.
Dr. Michel. Does anyone remember Dr. Michel?
Commander Shepard, good to see you.
Dr. Michel, it's been a long time. You've come a long way from that small clinic down in the wards.
Because of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now I'm head physician in a Presidium clinic. You gave me this chance. I assume you're here about Lieutenant Commander Williams?
How's Ashley doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. She hasn't regained consciousness yet, but her vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see her if you like. She's just down the hall.
This war may leave a lot of injured people homeless. Can the Citadel clinics care for them all?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Right. Huerta Memorial. Huerta. That could be. I guess the hospital's named after a person, but maybe that's where they got the idea. Fertile area. No, it has the right. It has the right feel for it. The idea that a hospital would be a fertile area makes some sense. All right, before you visit Ash, we're just doing the rounds here. So, little mechanic bit. A lot of the side quests will be dropped by NPCs just by walking near them. So you do need to walk near some of them to get certain side quests.
See you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I ship out?
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Medigel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What? But I don't understand. It doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
That's harsh. Soldier wants to get back to the front lines. Instead, he's scheduled for amputation. Even in the future, they can't fix everything. Ash. doing, Ash?
You got pretty banged up there, Williams. Had me worried. I just wanted to check in on you. See how you're doing. Despite all this, it's good seeing you again, Ash. Get some rest, okay? I'll come by when you're feeling better. We'll talk. You need anything, Doc, let me know. Okay, Ash. You take care. See you soon.
That piano theme. God, that piano theme. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, you're right. That would totally. If yeah, of course it would. Of course it would. Especially because I keep Ash around as an antagonist to Shepard, so it's a little weird to have Shepard get all warm. On the other hand, they've been friends for a long time, even if not the best of friends. They've been through a lot together. And Ash just got her face smashed in by Dr. Eva. Shepard's got a good heart. Of course Shepard cares.
Welcome,
Of course
Commander
Shepard
Shepard.
cares.
Please select a destination. One moment, please.
So the Citadel's a little different in each game. It's probably biggest in the first game, but it's pretty big. It has a lot of levels and areas in this one. I don't mean to be too hard on Ash. She's a good character.
Wishes to assist with the Alliance project.
Just a little xenophobic.
That might have helped. Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal. Nevertheless, we are committed to helping both the Turian Empire and the Human Alliance.
Okay. Thank you very much for your help. I like this Citadel too. Oh, way better than the first one. The first Citadel is miserable. It's miserable running around in Mass Effect 1 Citadel.
Hello, dear.
I agree completely.
Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only, he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried. It's not like him to go quiet so long.
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
You're such a nice young woman. You know, you remind me of my daughter.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here,
Look,
Ms.
Al-Jalani.
The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
She never goes away.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard?
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
That woman.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace?
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Let's Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts, I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Yeah, me too, Bailey. Me too. Stick it out.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
So of the things which were fixed by importing a different game, we're back to being a Spectre. Rex is alive. We got Ashley instead of Rex. The Council survived the first game. And I think that's about it. Those are the things that we got bad rolls on. We started from scratch in ME2. We're not going to read the welcome message. Quarian Fleet Intel. Quarian Pilgrim Jen Volan Nar Nima on the Citadel received a large credit transfer from the fleet. Jen Volan purchased tech, including high-end weapon mounts and kinetic barrier emitters, from several ship service centers. On Ilium, another Quarian pilgrim, unidentified, was observed searching for a ship traveling close to the Perseus Veil. The pilgrim was later heard saying that his pilgrimage was recalled. Data suggests the Quarian fleet is withdrawing its pilgrims and upgrading ships for combat somewhere near the Perseus Veil. This could be a reaction to the Reaper invasion, but no formal offer or request for assistance has come. Intel suggests the Quarians may instead be preparing for conflict with the Geth. They never learn. They never learn. And there are some very nice, very pricey Spectre guns here. We'll probably pick up the Paladin at some point, maybe. If we get enough money. If we get enough money. So we did import a save. We actually imported a Vanguard save, and then just in ME3 you can switch your class if you're importing an ME2 save. Very nice of BioWare to allow that. So I took a Vanguard save with all the right story statistics.
Commander, Counselor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
We've got our own problems, Counselor. Earth is not in this alone.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By our reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
By your reports.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked by the Reapers. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
Even if we were to unite our fleets, do you really believe we could defeat the Reapers?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan. A blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
A blueprint for what?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
The scales. It would be a colossal undertaking.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Hackett. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
If we work together.
Have you considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
Why do politicians have to be such politicians?
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together, now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
Tell him, Shepard.
The cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
We are convening a summit amongst our species.
Even Udina did a facepalm.
Secure our own borders.
Udina
facepalm. May once
facepalm.
again consider aiding.
I'm sorry, Commander. That is the best we can do.
You know it's bad when
Shepard,
Udina facepalms
keep me
for
in my
you.
office.
Considering he's a
I hope
walking
that's an offer of
facepalm.
support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot on the council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
They're scared, and they're looking out for themselves.
Our people are scared, and we are looking out for them the best we know how.
Counselor?
Commander, I can't give you what you need, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Primarch Fedorian called the War Summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven. Those meetings won't proceed without him. The Normandy is one of the few ships that can extract Primarch Fedorian undetected.
So far, you've only explained how I can help you.
It might seem that way, but the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future. The fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom. A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war, and you want me to play politician?
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter?
Politician. That's what it matters. We're
Our
not a
latest
politician.
intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon. I've done all I can to help. The rest is up to you. There is one other thing. The Council wanted me to tell you, we've chosen to uphold your Spectre status. And various resources will be made available to you. Good day.
We've chosen to not strip you of your status.
went well.
That's nice.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Udina. 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 Counselor Donald Udina. I do not like this man. I do not like this man at all. Nevertheless, at least he had the sense to facepalm the Solarian Delatras. And that damn ignorant Asari counselor. Oh, look, Miss Al-Jalani.
Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions.
They have questions.
Commander Shepard, Khaleesa bint Seen and Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Kalisa, we're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feeds, there were so many dead.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying, but I need your help. Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but I'm glad you're on our side.
Just be glad we didn't see fist to eye. Just be glad. Doing, Vega? Good. Good God. I don't know if you can tell so much in this scene. You'll have plenty of chances to see how ripped Vega is. Vega. Look at how big this guy is. Look at how big this guy is. I'm not into guys or muscles, but I gotta say, wow, Vega, that's impressive. That's impressive.
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that?
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it, but they don't really believe it.
I take it this is your first time here with the elite of the galaxy.
I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful, but it's not right. It's all just an illusion.
It was peaceful. Once.
But was it? Really? I mean, when push comes to shove, they're just gonna turtle up. Hope it don't hit them too, right? They'd rather believe in this than face the truth.
God, he's huge.
I can hardly believe it myself. Like everything back on Earth was some kind of nightmare.
Yeah. That's what I hate most. It's like this place wants you to forget that.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but...
But?
You were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, it looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us.
Damn
straight. And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
For a dude bro, he's not too bad. Good guy dude bro. Good guy dude bro Vega. Helping with the pendejo politicians.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Alright, first trip to the Citadel. And most of the Citadel has not opened up yet, so that is all we can do here for now. Yes, return to the Normandy.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Don't go, Liara.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait. Since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device, when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Well, Lamia, I think air sticks. Is air sticks in Germany or Austria? I'm trying to remember. He didn't mention any problems. We've definitely had a number of viewers from Germany who have not mentioned any trouble. But I was wondering, I mean, that's why I originally switched from the California Twitch server to the Virginia one. I don't really want to send my stream from Colorado to a European Twitch server, but I'll tell you what, Lamia, maybe tomorrow, earlier than the stream, maybe you and I can do a little test. Maybe we'll even do that. I'll try streaming to a European server. It's worth a try. It's worth a try. But we've got no frames dropping. There's two problems you can have when you're streaming. You can have dropped frames and skipped frames. Skipped frames is an encoding problem. It's not occurring. Dropped frames, not getting to Twitch. But if you don't have dropped frames and Twitch is getting them all, then it's a routing issue. From that point, it's between Twitch and the viewers and the ISPs in the middle. So unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do. And Jack, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hate hearing that my stream is buffering for people. It makes me feel a little ill. If there's anything you think I can do about it, let me know. But probably not is the unfortunate answer. There's probably nothing I can do. It does look good on this end. No, you're right, Dexter. So I've got Texas, California. I'm in Colorado, so I've got Texas, California, and Virginia are my three main choices. I could try changing them again, but if I can get the stream to Twitch with no dropped frames, it should be okay from there. And I know some people have had problems, but it seems like just a couple. It'll be a long time, but if partnership is ever a thing down the road, transcoding's an option. But if you're not a Twitch partner, your streams will not be transcoded. We're running at 2250 right now. Yeah, exactly. And Dexter, I appreciate the feedback, because knowing that you're not having that lag, just hearing it from a few people helps a lot as a streamer to know that the whole thing's not just falling apart. So we're going to be able to collect all the models that we had before. They've been scattered around the ship, but we'll be able to get them back. Fortunately, we killed our fish. We killed our fish. Although this is a different save. That's right, we imported a different save. Maybe the fish will yet live.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Yeah, I've got a lot of bandwidth overhead. We could run the stream at 3K, 3500, higher, but running the stream at 2250 so that it has gives the viewers the easiest time possible. Yeah, if you can get a clean stream in Europe, Dexter, then I mean, I don't want to cop out on dealing with it, but the problem is most likely between Twitch, ISPs, and viewers. We'll keep on it, though. We'll keep on it. Reinstatement. Nothing terribly interesting there. Yeah, I know they've got some nice internet in the Netherlands. A lot of Europe has better internet than we do in the U.S. We're finally catching up a little bit. Alliance Fleet Operations. Flash, flash, flash. X1A34. All Alliance military personnel, this is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared threat conditions Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol System at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. Repeat, do not attempt Earth approach. Further instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. Earth-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate are directed to commence any and all necessary countermeasures. All remaining Alliance personnel outside Sol Theater are directed to muster at pre-appointed staging areas and commence offensive combat operations at first available opportunity. In absence of further instruction, independent action is authorized. Alliance News Network. Where is the Quarian fleet? The latest intelligence shows that the Reapers are taking system after system at a feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases, their homeworlds. This kind of forced exodus might seem especially familiar to the nomadic Quarians, who were pushed off their homeworld by the synthetic Geth centuries ago. But as the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Turian and Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They say they have other concerns at the moment. Whatever the Quarians are up to, they want it kept secret from the Council. After a refueling stop at Ilium, the fleet left no stated destination. And there are also reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimage to rejoin the fleet. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not interfere with the only thing that should matter, stopping the Reapers. Yeah, I imagine the whole region is quite similar in terms of routing. Shouldn't be too different. A lot of the routes from the U.S. to that region will be the same until they get into the region, and it's distributed. From Alliance Command. Commander, Cerberus has attacked Eden Prime and is now occupying the colony. Alliance forces are stretched too thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony, but we've been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. In the process, we've learned that Cerberus has uncovered a major Prothean artifact. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We need you to infiltrate the colony and recover the artifact. You pay 40 for 120 down. I would love that. I'd pay more than that for 50 down, and that's an upgrade I just got. Yeah, I'm paying about 60 for 50.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
I did.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. You're not alone here.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark 4. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
Well, yeah, let's find out a little bit about her. I think Shepard's a little too flirty with Trainer. No matter what your intentions are, no matter what they are, Shepard is very flirty with Trainer. Yeah, she flirts well, though.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
You think so, huh?
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI.
Get it,
It's
you're
an
a
exciting
geek.
challenge.
Get it.
For me, anyway.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I?
No.
Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Carry on, Specialist.
Carry on, Specialist. Ah, yes. Let's go check in with Joker. So this is the same Normandy from the second game, but the Alliance has commandeered it, since we told the Elusive Man to basically... yeah. So now the Alliance has the Normandy.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking? Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake.
I do, Joker, I do. I do want you to get them on and hang up on them, for old time's sake. The Council. The Council. Alright, we've got a ship. Yeah, we need to take our first break, or our only break. We're going to be going more than 3 hours more tonight. Hold on. Where am I going? But let's finish checking out the Normandy, and before we start a good mission, and we might go to, ouch, that's really rough. And, Jack, that sounds a lot like... That sounds a lot like what Lamia was seeing. Did you say where you were? I know I asked. Stream, refresh. What part of Europe are you in? You don't have to say if you don't want, but trying to get this figured out, maybe even narrow it down. So if you don't mind, what part of Europe are you in? So I really don't know what that is. I really would be willing to do some tests. I know I should not be streaming to a European server from Colorado. That's crazy. That's completely crazy. But I would still be willing to test it just to see. So Lamia, maybe tomorrow, if you've got a little time, we could try that. I'll just fire up a test stream. I'll get in touch with you and we could see if it's any better. All right. Vega. Now, you want to know why Vega's so ripped? Because all he does is pull-ups, and he does the hard kind, too. I can't even do that kind of pull-up. I can't even. My neck would break if I did those. I mean, he has muscles on the back of his neck that I didn't even think existed in the human body.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal, unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yep. We're going to rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You come down here for something? Or are you just looking?
I did just come to chat, but I might stay for the show.
Have to work harder than that if you want me to blush. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Oh, I can dance.
Okay, Lola. Let's do this.
Don't let my good looks fool you, Vega. I got my share of scars.
You remind me of my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
No, but that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, Lola.
Lola, huh?
You kind of look like a Lola.
You're cute. So I'll let you get away with it. For now.
That's it. Now you made me blush.
Yeah, I don't like hearing that the stream's giving people trouble, but we've had enough feedback to know that it's really not affecting everyone. It's not even affecting most people. It's strange. It's hard to know whether it's an individual issue that a couple people are having their own individual issues, or if there is something that's affecting a few people in a few places for the same reason. If it's that, we want to find it and fix it. If there's anything I can do, I'm going to do it. So I will put in some time. You have all the ME3 streams open now. So let's see, what time? Well, I don't know. What time do you want to do it? What would work for you? That might be better. You tell me what works for you.
Lieutenant
I can probably
Steve
work
Cortez,
with that.
shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Do you maintain this armory?
You just said that,
I share
Shepard.
that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
First retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
Welcome back.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. It practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was terrible.
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that.
Yeah, that thing was tissue
After
paper.
the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
Good. We don't need the Hammerhead. Hammerhead's terrible.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick. That's why you need a good pilot.
Well, we've got good guy Cortez, so...
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Carry on.
Keep up the hard work.
Good guy Cortez,
Don't kill
carry
yourself.
on.
Yes, Commander.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. We'll get the model when we're down there. Alright, so what do we have for guns right now? We don't have much. What are we using? Shrieking and the Predator. Do we actually have another one? No, we don't. Shrieking and Predator. So we'll do a couple upgrades on the weapons we have, but we don't want to go too far because we're going to want to upgrade other weapons. You're going to break her heart, Dexter. You're going to break her heart. But thank you for running some tests, man. Thank you. Again, I know it's crazy for me to stream to a European server, but I think that's what we'll try. Lamia, if you want to, if you tell me a time tomorrow, that would be good. We'll just set up a little test stream. I'll stream to directly to Germany or Netherlands or somewhere, and we'll see if it's any better for you. We'll just try it. We'll try it. And it probably won't work. I'll probably have trouble getting the stream to Twitch consistently. So we'll try it and probably not stick there. And failed emotes. Gotta love that. Gotta love Gotta love that. That'll be enough for now. I don't think we have any mods. But there is. What is? I think there's a shuttle model here. I think I missed another one. What is it called, Lamia? You were talking about something for multiple streams. There are, though. I mean, people do that. There are apps for that. For multi-streaming. I mean, sometimes, I guess, if you were having somebody were doing competitive play, you know, get 4 boxes, watch everybody.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship.
Nice,
about
engine
Cerberus,
core.
I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back. I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
That ESO core. Yeah, Lamia, you mentioned the other day, you said 32,000? Unless you meant 3,200. 32,000 should be just fine. Well, that's about half of our models back. Oh, guess what? Now, I don't know where Super Dave's been. I miss Super Dave. I can't remember if he was going somewhere, work, vacation, or maybe he got bored of watching and took off. But either way, I miss Super Dave. Did you hear that? Did you see that? Oh, I missed. Did you hear that? That was Captain Awesome. Captain Awesome, who Super Dave named, is down here, and we gotta catch him. We gotta catch Captain Awesome. It's the only way to get him back. So we're just gonna run around here for a minute until we see Captain Awesome. There he is. Oh yeah, Captain Awesome returns. Captain Awesome returns. Let's go check on Captain Awesome in his home. Actually, is Allers here? Maybe we'll go say hi to Allers.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
I'd like to see that. With overwhelming sadness, I shed tears for thee. My eyes, they are wet. With sullen heartbreak, I leak from my... Yes, I'll stop. Thane. Model, Destiny Ascension. Yep. Destiny Ascension was the ship we sent in Mass Effect 1 to rescue the Council. I believe. Or is the Destiny Ascension the Council ship? No, I think it's the Council ship. It's the name of the Council ship we saved when we sent in the Alliance. The Alliance fleet. At great expense. Now, the only name on here, I think the only one, the only two names on here that I recognize would be Presley, Charles Presley, and Jenkins. But that's only because everybody survived Mass Effect 2. You can have a lot of names on that list that hit home. Yeah, okay. Join us, the lag team. Almost done with the ship tour. Almost done. Gotta do it, though.
Commander?
Then we're gonna take our probably one and only break.
Everything okay down
for
here,
the
Doctor?
second half of the stream.
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old med bay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Okay.
Yes, a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return. That's it. You're the picture of health.
Everyone knows positive outlook heals scars.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children.
Okay, Mom.
I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
Yes, we do. Thanks, Mom.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
See you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Meeting with the council didn't go too well, huh?
It was less than ideal.
Yeah, that's a shocker.
Whole worlds are being lost to the Reapers. What more will it take?
Who knows? Hell, maybe the council's just taking petty revenge for Shepard hanging up on them all those years ago.
Wait, Shepard did what?
I hung up on them.
I think we're going through some dark matter. Hello?
Joker.
Hello?
So there's an additional upgrade system. As nice as ammo capacity sounds, subs have enough and pistols never have enough. So 5% doesn't usually help much. Shield strength will help though, especially if we stack it.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
This one's shorter. Maybe we'll read the other one too. Message from Operative Farron. That's who we rescued during the Shadow Broker mission. I made contact with Kazik yesterday. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of scouting the Terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source of crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should just cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, when did the odds ever stop the broker? Yeah, that's a good one. I've never ridden on Route 66. I've ridden I-70. It's boring as heck, though. Yeah, Lamia, that would work. Let me make sure I'm typing a W here. So Twitch added a whisper system. Since the chat is IRC based, you can whisper now. Well, it's always been IRC based, but they enabled whispering. /W, name, message, you can send a private message in chat. Problem is, if you do /T like a tell in so many other games, you'll time someone out. So I've been timing people out when I try and send them messages here. Let's see if I can avoid that. Alright, well, let's do these. Let's read these real quick. We're just going to finish the tour of the ship. We're going to take our first break. We've been streaming for 3 hours, a little past. We'll take a 10-minute break after we read this and finish touring. I know I keep saying that. We haven't taken the break yet. That's why this keeps running over. We're going to take the break at 2 hours. We're now past 3. But we got to take a break sometime. We're at about the halfway point for the night. Glyph, remind me to clean up these old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Prothean device. Liara. 2171. The University of Ceres agreed to sponsor me at the Prothean dig site on Drythrop. Very exciting. Professor Hennel is leading the expedition herself. Maybe I can even ask her for her opinion on my thesis outline. 2174. I believe Dr. Joshon was right to suggest that the Prothean artifacts we unearthed are from the Third Age, not the Fourth. What an embarrassing mistake. At least he seemed to approve of the rest of the paper. 2183, Part 1. I'm going on the Therum expedition. I never thought I'd gain permission to visit the Prothean ruins there, but the University of Ceres must have secured the funding after all. Now to pack. 2183, Part 2. Goddess! This human, Shepard, has the key to comprehending the Protheans on an instinctual subconscious level. If only I could have been there when the commander touched the beacon on Eden Prime. I'll try to learn more about this cipher on board the Normandy. The involvement of the Reapers is troubling, to say the least. 2185. I reviewed the old Shadow Broker's footage of the Collectors. It's chilling to know that they're the Protheans' husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent Shadow Broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt, I'll always remember that tour of the Normandy. But let's be honest, Shepard. It's been more than a half a year. Should we continue where we left off?
Liara, are you even kidding me? Are you kidding me? Liara, your picture was on our desk for the entire last game. You are our reason for surviving this. You are why we came back.
I'd like that more than anything, Liara.
Good. I was getting worried.
There were a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
I'd like that list. But later? There's so much left to do. I'm working with Edie. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later?
Sure. So it's too bad BioWare doesn't do better romances. I mean, I like the Liara romance well enough, but the best part of it was in ME2. It was in my opinion, it was the reunion at the end of Mass Effect 2 in the Shadow Broker. If you romanced Liara in the first one, my thoughts exactly. She is such a tease in this game too. She's like, do you want to pick back up? And you say yes. She's like, great. We've got no time for that now. And she keeps doing that. She keeps doing that. But Mass Effect 3 goes back to normal BioWare romances. I mean, it's pretty cheesy. I thought 2 had some great stuff. The Thane romance, if you are a female Shepard and you romance Thane in Mass Effect 2, it's beautiful. And the Shadow Broker reunion with Liara is great. I don't know if it's as good for a male Shep. I assume it is. But if you're a female Shepard, that Liara reunion is just... I mean, there's no sex scene. The sex scene is a hug and a really tender moment. It's perfect. They did it well. They did it well. Nothing cheesy about it. And then they get back to the cheese here. So be it. Look who's back, everyone. Captain Awesome. Captain Awesome has returned. Now, if only Super Dave would come by, Captain Awesome would be even better. Would be even better. We found most of our models. We got our collection back. All right, so it's a good time for a break. Let's decide where we're going. I think we'll go pick up Javik. We'll go for our first quest, first DLC all at the same time. There is a companion, DLC companion, and I think that's where we'll go. We'll go to Eden Prime. We're basically being sent there anyways. Priority, Eden Prime. Cerberus has located a Prothean artifact on Eden Prime. Land and recover. So, take a quick break here. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Stretch, get yourself a drink, smoke them if you got them, and we'll be on it. We'll be back shortly. All right. Yeah, I'd love to run some music during the break. I just have to figure out how to get Twitch to stop muting other things. Every time I play music that we're allowed to play, Twitch ends up muting something else in the stream. All right, Eden Prime. Eden Prime, where it all began. All those years ago. So Mass Effect 3, the Reapers aren't just coming, they're here. They're here in our space, and they will keep taking territory throughout the game. But we have a lot of freedom to go different places. Ah, Kenter! I am very glad to see you. I missed you, man. I missed you. Welcome back. All right. So, I said we're going to Eden Prime. We'll go to Eden Prime. We're really supposed to go to Apian Crest and rescue the Turian Primarch. That's our first order of business, but yeah, we'll sidetrack a little bit. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? We got a cup of Captain Picard. I discovered that I actually kind of like tea, after all. Spent all these years as a coffee drinker, and I was drinking way too much coffee on stream. I'd have been on my third cup of coffee by now. It's really good to see you, man. Cheers. Did you hear that, Kenter? I switched to tea. You're a tea drinker, aren't you? I think that picture you sent me was you toasting with some tea. I ruined my voice the other day trying to read everything in Pillars of Eternity and ended up making some tea with honey. Turns out that Captain Picard was a genius, and Earl Grey is a pretty good tea, so Captain Picard it is. Captain Picard with honey. So there's a completely different scanning system in Mass Effect 3. It is nice. You can scan whole planets at a time.
I found something.
Like that. But as we get into hostile territories, there will be consequences. So that's pretty neat too. And we don't need to do resource scanning. We don't need to do resource scanning. I actually kind of like resource scanning in 2, but I'm just as glad not to have to do it. Just as glad. And Eden Prime is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon that Shepard first made contact with. She had her vision of the Protheans. Of the Reapers destroying the Protheans. Well, we've got a lot of choices here, don't we? Huh. He almost looks like, yeah, never mind. He almost looks like someone. Wait, did I take James and not Liara? I hope we've got, hold on. Alright, just checking. Shepard, how is it we don't have a pistol? I've seen this happen before. I'm glad we caught it this time. I've seen this happen before. You have a pistol equipped, and then on another mission, all of a sudden it's gone. That's bad. That's bad. Okay. Is everybody carrying a couple weapons? James has got a shotgun, assault rifle. Let's, which is the one we picked up? Let's give him that. Sorry about that. Notifications coming over the stream. James, Arms Master. Yep.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where you went up against Saren in the Geth for the first time, no?
Yes. And now, with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
How bad?
A lot of dead civilians. Lost one of my men, Jenkins, to a Geth drone.
Reports said Saren had bombs set up to wipe out the whole colony.
Not on my watch.
Damn straight, Lola.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Understood. All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here. No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
Liara's just bubbling. She's all bouncy because we're here for Prothean artifacts.
After the Geth attack. They'll come back from this.
The city on Earth, where I grew up, was hard and dirty. I can see it as a war zone. Eden Prime doesn't deserve this.
Nobody does. But they'll be stronger for it.
Another thing they put in Mass Effect 3? Quick saves. Quick saves. Very nice.
Look at that. Some Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No. Dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
You are a dinosaur. You are a dinosaur, Vega. You are a badass dinosaur. Dinosaur. With neck muscles the size of Texas. Processing update. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighborhoods. The colonists generally have accepted the story that they have gone to perform tedious but safe manual labor in a Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet, and when we increased food rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died out. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight the entire colony, and if these families knew they were never going to see their sons and daughters again, there's no way they'd cooperate.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
Also, cognac's a little close to whiskey for me. For some reason, I just can't drink whiskeys. I don't even drink much, but I really can't drink whiskeys, scotches. They taste so strange to me. Bourbon, cognac, all of that. All too close, all too close in my book.
That leads down into the dig site. Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
You mean a collector? Those things the Reapers turn the Protheans into?
No, An original, unmodified Prothean who's still alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor.
You're so naive,
Cerberus
Liara.
damaged the
I
life
love
pod when
you.
they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
And let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Heads up!
And there are some real nasties coming in here. Stuff we've never seen before. That we didn't have in the other games. Alright, where are we at here? Yeah, pistol, please. Snipers. Nemesis are badass snipers, is what they are. And my timing was just awful there. Shouldn't have thrown out that carnage. It's great. It's great. Nice. Bye-bye! Oh, we want our cover back, actually. Alright, and this is really stupid. You should not charge the Nemesis. Ever.
All right, let's get moving before more
Ever.
can come back.
Do as I say, not as I do. No, we're not going through there yet. Where are we here? So Cerberus, it seems they were putting the people here into a work camp and lying to them about what they were doing. Troop deployment update. Local resistance is heavy in the south and west sections of the colony. We've pulled most of our troops from the north neighborhoods to assist. All remaining troops in the north neighborhood continue standard patrol activities to maintain the illusion of a large presence in that area. If the locals knew we were understaffed, they could do some serious damage.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
So hopefully we find the rest. Alright, now let's go back through here. That hurts.
Right away!
Shepard. Shepard. No, not that guy. Not that guy. I didn't see that grenade. I told you the grenades would get us. One-hit kills. One-hit kills. Full health, full shields, one-hit kills. I marked something, Dexter. I saw somebody in another channel today was talking about a product, a special lozenge that you could buy. Sounded pretty good. Grenades, yes. We don't wanna meet any grenades. Grenades. Take two. Just shoot him. Just shoot him normally. Right.
Yeah.
Before that guy puts out his turrets. Shepard. Turret's already out. Damn, okay. Turret gets priority. Nice flip, Shep. Nice flip. Did I just walk right by a guy? I did. Alright, that was awesome. Oh boy!
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Oh, when I get back to pillars, I'm going to be doing lozenges and warm-ups. I think both.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker?
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
I've got the signal.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would, and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video, and the signal they used.
Perfect. Then we just need to figure out how to physically open the pod.
So yeah, that we were on Eden Prime in Mass Effect 1 when the beacon first gave us a vision of the Prothean destruction by the Reapers, and that has stayed with us. As she said, we've still got the cipher, so Shepard can still understand a lot of Prothean information that's been left behind. And no one else. And no one else. No one else yet.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
It's cold, Cerberus. And still, the elusive man makes up excuses for why they do this. It's all for the good of humanity, Shepard. Only by killing these people as they watch the game will humanity be saved. Elusive man. No, not that. Good thing we're really fast with our powers. We're at 200% power recharge. So that's where we want to be for the whole game. 200% power recharge.
I'm on it.
That turret does not have a line on me. Oh, that's close. Oh, that's close. That turret damn near has a line on me, and this guy's going to in just a second, so we can't stay here. We can't stay. But what we can do before we go is say, "Oh boy!" Oh, wait, Shepard! I was trying to say goodnight to Dexter. Night, Dexter. Night, Dexter. Have fun. Sleep well. I hope to see you tomorrow, too. Shepard, cover. Shepard, cover. Yeah, chatting on insanity. That's good. That's good. I usually go with slow pistols, but I gotta admit, it's really nice having a fast pistol sometimes. No! No! Oh, yeah, I thought the grenade went off. Before I went back into cover. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we don't need to make a point of that. Fine. Them grenades are like bunker busters.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
I'm on it.
Listen to that turret. Really? So many grenades. Where's the engineer? Anybody see the engineer? Thank you. Please, just finish him off. Another grenade. What a bastard. Guys got it. How many grenades do you guys even have? You seem to be carrying quite a few. There's the engineer. I see you now. I see you. Why don't you just stay right there? It's gonna work out great for you. That was a weak detonation.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Okay, hold your horses, Liara. We'll get there. We get there. We'll get there when we get there. Resistance information update. We've gotten word from our source within Eden Prime's resistance movement that we can expect an attack on our security center between 2200 and 2300 tomorrow night. They're pulling in forces from across the colony. This gives us the perfect chance to destroy their leadership. Once the attack is contained, allow Dr. William Cambiata to escape, firing near-miss shots to keep it realistic. He's given us good information, and with luck, the locals will see him as a daring hero and the only man to escape the Cerberus trap. They might even put him in charge.
Perfect. This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
Good. That's what we wanted. That's exactly what we wanted. It's good to hear it, Liara. We don't have to do the bypass mini-game anymore. You just need a few seconds to do it. I like the bypass mini-game, though. Don't ask me why.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! Broadside bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
You understood that one too?
Yes.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Liara is so excited. A Prothean. She's practically bubbling over. She's already pretty bubbly.
Come here.
No, no. I'm so sick of rolling, when I want to take cover, and this is just the beginning of the game. This is going to happen a lot. It is going to happen a lot. We'll get used to it. Very sensitive, this controller mod is. Or my controller, or some combination. Damn. I thought you took Vega out. Right.
Yes.
Excellent.
Now we've got everything we need to open the bomb. That wasn't even a grenade, right? I just took too many shots to the face. And there's that slide. If you run towards a barrier and leap over it at the right time, you'll just slide over it like the hood of a car. Nice wax job, Rook. Nice wax job.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Few moments, right. Few moments. Liara, you're so funny. Few moments. It's enough time to experience hell on Eden Prime. Should have saved some grenades. Or did we get some back? No. There should have been grenades that we picked up. I don't know how I missed them.
Got it.
Liara, you do not want to be there. What are you doing? Alright, I can't get a target. Damn. Try it anyways, Liara. Throw a singularity up there. Nice. No detonations, though. Bye-bye! Liara, you are in a terrible spot. You are not safe. You're gonna die. You're gonna die, and I am gonna feel bad. What happened to Vega? I guess he's down. Where is Vega? Really? Where the hell's Vega? Just occurred to me we haven't seen him in a while. Vega?
Looks like we've got a second
Are
to
you
catch
with
our
us?
breath.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
I wish you were here, wherever your voice is.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
Grenades? Anyone got grenades?
If anybody's low, there's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door.
We're in the building?
On a singularity to block enemy access.
Yes, one singularity. That'll do it, Liara. Throw down a singularity.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close.
I would love that. More than just about anything, to not let it get close. Fortunately, it's not that simple. Oh! Jesus, I thought I was dead. Fission mailed, fission mailed, fission mailed. Wow, that was a fission mailed. Anyone play Metal Gear? Fission mailed, right there. Holy shit. Alright. Alright. Good lord. Atlas versus Adept. That's not even fair. That's not even close to fair. What do we got here? Although, yeah, I guess Vic. Oh my god. Sliver of health time. It's just like The Last of Us, playing the game with the sliver of health. Shepard! Jeez, his guns are just... That cannon. That cannon. Alright, Warp doesn't do well against shields, but Liara's got no... she's got nothing for shields. I guess let's get Vega back up. Tell me he was just down. You know what? Vega's not down. Look at the map. Do you see that blue dot on the top of the map? I think somehow Vega's stuck. I think Vega's somewhere else on Eden Prime. How do you like that? We're doing this fight with just me and Liara. Vega's MIA. MIA. And the mech is closing in, so yay. Yay! You think his shields are down? We don't know. Nope, they were not. They were not. Oh, this sucks. He's coming this way. And we got nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. And no Vega to distract him. Liara, Singularity's not going to do anything. What do you think the odds are we can run past this guy when he makes it here? Oh, Liara, yes. I didn't want him to turn on Liara, but it might save our ass. Maybe. Wasn't for this clown. Now Liara's down. This falls apart. No! What are you doing here? Bye. Get out of here. Alright, how do we get past this guy? You got any guesses how we get past this guy? There's reinforcements over there. It's not like we have some place to go. Yeah, right. Right. You and... Well, we're making a break for the building. Not a chance. All right. Well, we're going to take up position in the building. In the building, which is not always a good thing. Not a good thing necessarily. But we are going to try it. Shepard, I can't even shoot from here. Come on. It's not letting... I can't break cover. I can't... Alright. Well, that cover's not going to work at all. Not at all. Let's try that again. And Vega's back. That's a plus. Dying brought Vega back. He's no longer stuck on the other side of Eden Prime. That was kind of a stacked deck. Liara, are you really charging the mech? You're insane. I love you, but you're insane. And there are people coming into the building. They're coming in. They're coming in. No, they're already here. Lovely. And Liara's down. Liara, get back up. And throw out a bubble. Get these clowns out of here. Oh, man. Nice. No, the dive of death, Shepard. That was the dive of death. Why must you dive like that? Frack, jump! No! God. Come on, you guys, come in here with me. Come here, in here with me, now. Get in here with me, now. Team Screw Up in the building. What's up, Pancakes? How are you doing? Oh, the damn grenades. They never stop. The grenades never stop. Please give the grenades a rest. Would you please? Hey, we actually got a beat on this guy. Move, Shepard. Oh, really? Really? Okay. We gotta defend this point. We gotta defend this building. I want this for cover, but so do they. So do they. Of course I missed him. Yep. Alright, team, now. Is he good? He's not done. He's done. He's done. Next. Just die already. Who's hiding in here? There's someone hiding in here. There he is. There he is. Ah, the dive of death again, Shepard. The dive of death again. Really? No detonation. Oh, and I'm about to get flanked over here. Oh, badness. Shepard, faster. Cover. Where is he? Where is he? The guy who just wants to come in here. As soon as I take up the cover that I want to have for the mech, this guy's gonna come in. That guy. That guy. No! Jesus. Oh my god. He's still not down. He's still not down. Now. Alright, alright. Mech time.
Roger that.
Well, that was powerful. Come on, team, work them. I don't hear any shots. I don't hear any shots, team. What's up?
Got it.
What we got here? Use your carnage anyways. That's right. You're a smart mech. Go around the side. That'll work. Maybe you can climb the stairs. No. Yes. You'd think he'd use that left arm and just blow us away, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Wait, don't give him any ideas, Shepard. Don't give him any ideas. Finally, Liara can help effectively. That looks dangerous. Don't screw this up, Shepard. It's almost dead. No time for greed, Shepard.
life pod now.
Man, you'd almost think Cerberus was serious about taking this spot. Almost. Alright. Time for a cookie. Time for a Prothean cookie.
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness. Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No, the bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You will remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that. How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
But you're here.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
A living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Never picked up Javik
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold.
before going to Paladin.
I'm on my way.
Should be interesting. Wonder if he has anything to say on Paladin.
What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you. Anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst.
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No. It contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Javik. Yeah, Liara's about to have her world shaken up here a little bit.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What
She's
was
so
Prothean
naive.
civilization like?
So awesome.
I've always
and naive.
wondered, what sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you, I think. Liara here would never...
Shit.
What was
Wrong one.
Prothean's...
Sorry.
Yes, I've always...
We are dead now.
I'm sorry.
When I was
trying
born,
to fix the
our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
Beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So, could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Yeah, I didn't mean to take Saturday off the schedule. That was just a slip.
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
I think we did not hear this one yet.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No. But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved?
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
Liara's head turned.
Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik, though I still need time to recover. The shock has not worn off yet.
I understand. This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard, Javik.
Nice. Javik. Another great accent. What a voice he's got. What a voice. Let's check in with Liara. We're always going to check in with Liara. Half the time she's going to blow us off. But we're going to check in with her anyways. I think we're going to head to Palaven.
The private messages terminal has new correspondence.
We'll probably do Palaven tonight and then wrap up for the night. Prothean Notes 2186, Entry 1. The things this Prothean must have seen. If they had the technology to preserve someone for over 50,000 years, no wonder they were capable of building things like the device on Mars. I must give him time to get his bearings, but goddess, when will we get another chance to learn so much about their civilization?
Hello again, Shepard.
Guess we could have had this conversation a little earlier. It's a little time shifted here. What's new, Liara?
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive
Clever
man
girl.
expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Clever girl.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little.
Shepard, try to
We're
look at
fortunate
Glyph.
enough data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
Still trying to look at Glyph.
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
You're gonna break your neck, Shepard. Don't break your neck. Look at Liara, she's prettier.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Alright, let's go to Palaven. No, gotta check in with Captain Awesome, then we're going to Palaven. Well, Trainer, I hope you're better than Kelly at telling the truth about messages. 'Cause Kelly was always a liar. Alliance News Network information partners. Alliance officials confirm a local resistance movement has successfully pushed Cerberus forces off Eden Prime. Cerberus attacked Eden Prime for reasons that remain unclear and set up facilities to occupy the colony. But after constant attacks from a united populace, Cerberus troops retreated. Alliance officials are sending in evacuation transports now to get colonists off-world before Reaper forces reach the colony. We owe this victory to the Alliance, Resistance leader Edward Crabb said in a prepared statement. The people of Eden Prime have always been ready to fight, but Alliance intel gave us the tools we needed to push those Cerberus bastards off our planet. Many Resistance fighters have said they plan to enlist to support the Alliance. Excellent. How are we doing, Trainer?
Those poor colonists on Eden Prime. First the Geth attack, now Cerberus. For what it's worth, our new crew member doesn't need a translator himself, but he shared a Prothean language tutorial program. It was apparently designed for servant races being inducted into the Empire. Charming cultural clue.
Yeah, did you share it with Liara?
Commander?
Liara still has not figured out that the Protheans are not her dream race, although maybe it's starting to click. She spent her whole life thinking the Protheans were just the pinnacle of everything good and right. And well, it ain't that simple. We're eventually going to go through every bit of every system. Since it's not Mass Effect 1, you don't have any indicators of which planets you visited, so that's a nightmare. And then you have to explore them on the surface, which is very time consuming. Mass Effect 2, it's just the mineral scanning and the occasional side quest, but still there's a lot to scan. Scanning everything in Mass Effect 3 is much easier and does not take as long. And we will probably scan every system to 100% by the end. But for the moment, we just have a job to do. Guess we're not going to Palaven, but we'll be looking at Palaven. Palaven's largest moon. Shrouded in secrecy since the dawn of the Turian space age. Reaper's plans for bombarding the bases were met with fierce resistance by the Turian fleet and the moon's anti-aerospace defenses. Turians have advantage on the moon, but the Reapers have the patience to slowly grind them down. They sure do. Oh, that's cold. So, I said it was the first time I've ever picked up Javik before going to, I said Palaven, but Menet. I guess you can't bring him. I was hoping to bring Javik down. Guess you're not allowed to. Did not know. Did not know. Wow. Alright, well, we've got some points. Hey, Dark. Welcome, welcome. So, what are we going for here? We don't really need the extra weight capacity. We're going to be traveling light, pistol, and SMG. We may not need those top tiers. So what do we want? What do we want? What do we want? We're not going to be meleeing. Not much at all. Wouldn't mind reducing our shield recharge delay. Top tier energy drain. Not sure we're even going to pick up Shockwave or Pull. We might just sink our points into everything else. Cluster grenades. Let's yeah, I think Leaving Earth is that's one of those piano themes. I just love it. It gives me chills. I think I know exactly which one that is by name. At least I've got something in my head. So good. So good. Alright, what am I doing here? Our singularity's already fast enough. It's more of a secondary skill for us. Let's do what we're doing here. Energy drain maxed. Thank you. Good. Moving on. Liara. We already got Stasis Bubble. We already have Stasis Bubble. What do we want from Liara now? We want her to be faster. So we'll probably do that. But we also want her to share her warp ammo. Let's make her faster. We'll come back to warp ammo. Vega. What are we doing with Vega? He could share his incendiary. No, we don't have enough. Darn. Alright. Let's, what else does he have?
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Yes.
Shepard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James, open that hatch.
Here. We didn't get any ammo to share, huh? Okay.
All right, get in, get out. Let's move.
Yeah, if Mass Effect happens in real life, I get Liara, okay? Is that a deal? If Mass Effect happens in real life?
That Reaper is enormous.
That might make it alright. That
Some
might
bigger
make
ones
it
on
alright.
Earth. A whole lot of them.
Got it.
Hold your fire. Friendly inbound. Try them again.
Huge bonuses, experience bonuses in Mass Effect 3 if you pick up med packs and you don't need them. They give you a ton of experience for that.
Reinforcements haven't arrived.
Ground report. Knowledge of the terrain is our only advantage here, and that's not going to last forever if they keep throwing their forces at us. We'll hold this area as long as we can. I'm linking my transponder to the life signal monitoring system of the unit's suits. If it goes out, send another unit here ASAP.
Respectfully, sir, we've been getting nothing.
Before we go talk to him.
Sir, shut the door. How many fighters are repaired? 29.
Think so? Sir Scrublord, how you doing? How are you doing, man?
Domestic,
Welcome
get your
back.
men up on that north barricade.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Bartas, find a way to get that comm tower operational.
Sir.
General?
Commander Shepard, heard you were coming, but I didn't believe it. General Corinthus.
I've come to get Primarch Fedorian.
Primarch Fedorian is dead. His shuttle was shot down an hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
That's gonna complicate things.
What are you building?
How bad is it, General?
We just lost about 400 men in half an hour. We set up camps on this moon as an advanced position to flank the enemy. A sound strategy, just...
Irrelevant.
Exactly. The sheer force of the Reapers seems to make them immune to that sort of tactic. The Primarch and his men found that out the hard way.
I'm sorry. I hear he was a good man.
And a friend. He would have been an outstanding diplomat.
So what happens now?
The Turian hierarchy provides very clear lines of succession.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy casualties, it's hard for me to be certain who the next Primarch is. Palaven Command will know. However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The comm tower is out.
Send us in.
Swarming
We'll take care of that.
We
We'll
can't
take
get
care of
close
that.
enough to repair it.
Come on.
Don't worry, General.
You got
I'll
Shepard
get your
here.
tower operational.
Bingo.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
All right, let's go.
I see the comm tower. To the left of the main barricade in front of Palaven.
Let's go.
Critical level 8 repair. Every serviceable fighter is in the air. Got it? Yes, sir. Up and on your left. The main barricade.
From Commander Hexnar regarding supplies. They sent us winter gear. Not sure what they thought we'd do with that kind of gear here, but I suppose we should thank the spirits nonetheless. The power sources can be cannibalized and converted to power our combat gear's filtering units instead, at least. It'll be nice not to have those clogging up anymore. I think they gave us enough goodies as we're just walking through. Alright, we need to get this tower operational. Look at Palaven. Look at the battle on Palaven. Well, let me know what you think of it. When you start playing, let me know. I've never played any Hitman games. I heard that Absolution is very different from the earlier ones. And I don't know much about it. We're gonna need a better sub. Oh man, this thing has more recoil than it has anything else. It's all recoil, all recoil.
We can't repair it from this panel. James, you're up for tower repair.
On it. Might take me a while, but I'll do my best.
Here they come.
Ready, Liara?
Liara's always ready.
You bet. Let's take these monsters.
Said it. Ooh, that's close. And behind me. And we're gonna have to put Fallout 3 and Vegas into the upcoming rotation here before too long. Just watching everybody get excited about Fallout pretty much guarantees it, because I'm starting to itch for some Fallout action. It'll be a couple weeks, I think. We'll probably do not only get back to Pillars, but probably end up doing The Witcher 2, which I've never played. We'll do a blind Witcher 2 run before we get back to some games I've played, like Fallout.
Tower is now operational.
Much appreciated, Commander. I'll contact Palaven Command.
Let me know when you've got something. I'll help your men till I hear from you.
Understood.
Shepard out.
These double throws are so overpowered. They are so overpowered. And having 200% recharge time just makes it insane. As long as you carry a pistol and an SMG, it's real easy to stay at 200. As soon as you add a shotgun or anything else, you lose that. There's nothing like 200% recharge.
Go ahead.
I have information from Palaven Command. Please return ASAP.
On our way.
No, that's a good point. They did such a good job of keeping it under wraps that who knows how long they've been working on it. And I know everyone got wet for that trailer, but I'm more excited for the game than I was by that trailer. I mean, the trailer was okay. The trailer looks like Fallout. It doesn't really look different than Fallout, so I'm just as excited, but it wasn't the trailer that did it. I just hope it's not the same Gamebryo engine. I really hope it's not.
As your partner said, succession is usually simple. But right now, the hierarchy's in chaos. So many dead or MIA.
I need someone, I don't care who, as long as they can get us the Turian resources we need.
I'm on it, Shepard. We'll find you the Primarch.
Garrus.
Garrus!
Sir, I didn't see you arrive.
Garrus!
At ease, General.
Good to see you again. I thought you'd be on Palaven.
If we lose this moon, we lose Palaven. I'm the closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm advising.
James, this is Garrus Vakarian. He helped me stop the Collectors. He's a hell of a soldier.
Now, James, get back to the ship so Garrus can join us.
Good to see you too, Liara.
Good to see you in one piece, Garrus.
General Corinthus filled me in. We know who we're after.
Palaven Command tells me that the next Primarch is General Adrian Victus.
Victus? His name's crossed my desk.
Whose name hasn't, Liara?
I was fighting alongside him this morning. Lifelong military, gets results, popular with his troops. Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
What do you mean?
On Tatris, during
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Dark, thank you for the follow. Welcome again.
Rather than neutralize the ring, he fell back. He even gave up valuable fortifications which the rebels took.
Then the rebels attacked the Solarians, and when both groups had worn each other down, Victus moved back in. Didn't lose a man.
Bold strategy. But wild behavior doesn't get you advanced up the meritocracy.
Primarch Victus. That should be something to see.
You think he can get the job done?
We both know conventional strategy won't beat the Reapers. Right now, he could be our best shot. And I trust him.
Okay, let's get him on the shuttle and get out of here.
Commander! Shepard, come in!
Can this wait, Joker? We're in the middle of a war zone.
We've got a situation on the Normandy, Commander. It's like she's possessed. Shutting down systems, powering up weapons. I can't find the source.
I need the Normandy standing by. We may have to bug out.
Should I go back and take a look?
Do it.
What?
Garrus, you said you were with Victus this morning?
Yeah, but we got separated.
Did we just lose Liara?
Breaking. Could be
Are you kidding me?
out there.
We're trying to raise him, Commander.
Incoming harvester, headed for the airfield.
Oh my god! Look at that thing. Look at those wings. Those Swiss cheese wings. How does he fly?
General, tell Primarch Victus we'll rendezvous here. In the meantime, let's go take care of whatever that thing dropped off.
Oh yeah, Nightbot's not going
Coming,
anywhere.
Garrus?
I mean, unless we get a
Are you kidding?
unless we get a
right behind.
really cool bot. Maybe sometime. Maybe sometime. Where are we going here? Airfield.
James, that you breathing so hard?
All right. Yeah, it's the proximity mine is the one we don't have to pick up, I think. Or I'm just wrong. That's also possible. Yeah, what would we do without the PC mod communities? What would we be playing if it wasn't for the PC mod community? Alright, well, we'll come back to concussive shot.
Atmosphere's a little thinner than I'm used to, is all. Adrenaline's better than oxygen any day.
Can't see you, but
I'm on it.
We knocked that Marauder towards us. I'm not quite sure how we did that.
What do those Reapers look like?
That detonation somehow went around his backside.
Turian.
Round the backside, round the backside. He's out of there. What are you doing, Garrus?
I think we're done here.
Really? That was fast. Lamia, you don't remember, do you, if Super Dave said he was taking off for a while? I mean, I wouldn't blame him if he just got tired of watching for a little while. That's going to happen. Lots of people will come and hang out for a while and then not. It'll be a little sad, but I sure hope Super Dave is having a good time wherever he is.
Shepard, come in.
And I hope he comes back.
Still trying to raise the Primarch, but we've got trouble back here at the main barricade.
Can't remember if he said he was going somewhere for a week or what.
On my way.
And by the way, Lamia, you got to know that I really appreciate you being a mod, and you don't have to do any moderation, even though you're a mod, and you certainly don't need to make sure you're always here. You should only be here when you want to be here. I always want you here, but only when you want to be here. I don't want anyone to make it a job. I don't want this to be a job for anyone. Just a good time. Yeah, Shepard, roll. Roll like that, Shepard. That's exactly right. So if you notice that broken prompt on the screen, that's because we're using that controller mod. There are a few strings that are not accounted for in the mod. Watch out, Garrus. Getting a little close. They usually come up both sides, so I don't really know what's happening behind me. Just staying focused.
Heads up, here comes another wave. What? Like fish in a barrel.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding, Darky. That is, I'm already getting a little nervous about it. We've been going for over 5 hours here tonight. It's possible that when we finish up on this planet, we'll call it a night, or we might go a little further. It's also possible we'll get stuck on those brutes for a while. Speak of the devil.
Holy hell! What is that
And if Shepard has one skill in this game, it's falling off of things. It's Shepard's number one skill. Number one. Ow! Oh! Ow! Ow! Yep. Oh, that's my pal.
What's the word of the Primarch?
Still can't get a stable comm link.
Okay, I'm going on foot. Shepard out. Garrus, take me to the last place you saw Victus.
Pretty sure that wasn't Dave. Pretty sure that wasn't Dave. Actually, was that... Man. Well, now I'm confused. No, I know it wasn't Dave. I know it wasn't Dave, but...
Should be pretty quick, unless we find trouble.
Was it Dexter? Was it Dexter? He didn't mention it when he was here tonight. Yeah, I'm not sure now. Brain go mush. Brain go mush.
Look at Palavin. That blaze of orange. The big one. That's where I was born.
That's rough. Still have family there?
My dad. A sister.
How bad is it?
3 million lost the first day. 5 the second.
No, let me. I don't think.
Military holding up?
I don't think Super Dave's been here in about a week.
That should give you some idea.
You're putting up a good fight.
For now. But how long did it take before the fight's kicked out? If they'd only listened to your warnings about the Reapers, we might have been ready.
Maybe. Hard to figure how you prepare for something like this.
No, I think Dave missed The Last of Us, and yeah. So maybe not a week. Maybe not a week. As long as he's good, it's okay.
Shit, I hate those things. And New York is crawling with the creepy bastards? I never should have left Earth.
It's alright, Vega, we'll get back there.
Leaving the fight just pisses me off.
But you're here asking Victus to do the same thing. Leave the fight to make nice in some boardroom.
This summit is the only chance we've got. None of us is beating the Reapers alone. Soldier, you okay?
Yes, sir. We'll make it.
Have you seen General Victus?
Half hour ago. Headed south.
Okay, good luck.
Yes, sir.
That was a little closer than I'd like.
I'll say.
No survivors. Damn it.
Crash like that, it's not surprising.
So Lola, you really think this summit will work? I mean, Asari? Solarians? Where's the Krogan and Batarians? Where's the meat?
It's not that easy.
The Batarians took the first hit when the Reapers arrived. Not much left of them. And the Krogan have never forgiven us for the Genophage.
Right. Turians sterilized them.
Solarians came up with it.
And the Krogan hate them both for it.
So they won't be joining us.
Too bad. I fought with a Krogan. They're tough sons of bitches.
So much experience from med kits if you don't need them. So much. It just adds up fast. We got a half dozen levels in this game just out of med kits.
That sounds bad!
Okay, double time! No Reapers taking this Primarch from me!
Right behind you!
Alright, Darky, here we go. It's that part. It's that time. I wouldn't mind starting with some cover, though. It'll be a long fight.
You got it.
Nice aim, Shepard.
Moving to the compound!
Moving.
Right behind you!
Alright, we gotta start on this guy right away. We gotta take this guy fast. It's the one thing you can do with brutes is just lay it on them. Lay it on them fast. Fast. Faster than that. Faster than that. He's charging. We got about 2 seconds to do something. Shepard. Exactly. Carnage, concussive shot, warp, whatever you got. You throw it out, and you throw it out fast. Exactly. Alright, here he comes. Alright. What do we say? Fast. That Marauder's gonna try and screw it up, too. Of course it looks grim.
It's been a brutal fight for you guys.
Ow. I said ow for you because that looked very painful.
But the tide's turning.
Turn up the heat.
Not the rock, Shepard! Oh, man. We best not die to this Marauder, I'll tell you what. That would be very unpleasant. After what we just did to those brutes, if we died to that Marauder... Oh. I've never rage quit a stream. Not yet. But that would do something to me. That would do something to me. Yeah, I didn't even use the heavy weapon. Forgot that's there. I've forgotten that's there many times. Many times. Right? Should we use it on the cannibal? Nah. Tempting as it may be.
General Victus?
Yes?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Normandy.
Commander. I know who you are. I can't wait to find out what brings you out here. Vicarian, where did you go?
Heavy Reaper unit on the right flank. I believe your exact words were, "Get that thing the hell off my neck."
Appreciated.
General, you're needed off planet. I've come to get you.
It will take something beyond important for me to leave my men or my Turian brothers and sisters in their fight.
Fodorian was killed. You're the new Primarch.
You're needed immediately to chair a summit and represent your people in the fight against the Reapers.
I'm Primarch of Palaven. Negotiating for the Turian hierarchy?
Yes.
I've spent my whole life in the military. I'm no diplomat. I hate diplomats.
What makes you think you're not qualified?
I'm not really a by-the-book kind of guy, and I piss people off. My family's been military since the Unification War. War is my life. It's in my bones. But that kind of passion is deceptive. Can make you seem reckless when you're anything but.
War is your resume. At a time like this, we need leaders who've been through that hell.
I like that. You're right.
And honestly, uniting these races may take as much strength as facing the Reapers. See this devastation, Primarch? Double that for Earth. I need an alliance. I need the Turian fleet.
Give me a moment to say goodbye to my men.
Without him down here, there's a good chance we lose this move.
Without him up there, there's a good chance we lose everything.
Look at that. And they want my opinion on how to stop it? Failed CSEC officer, vigilante, and I'm their expert advisor? Think you can win this thing, Shepard?
Yeah. I don't know, Garrus, but I'm sure as hell gonna give it my best shot.
I'm damn sure nobody else can do it. For whatever it's worth, I'm with you.
Welcome aboard. Are you ready, Primarch Victus?
One thing. Commander, I appreciate your need for our fleets, but I can't spare them. Not while my world is burning. But if the pressure could be taken off Palaven...
That's a pretty tall order.
We need the Krogan. I can't see us winning this thing without them. Get them to help us, and then we can help you.
The Krogan?
Looks like your summit just got a lot more interesting.
The Asari have been down this road before, Commander Shepard.
But Madam Counselor, let me...
I tried to smooth things over with the Solarian Dalatras. To say she's upset would be a monumental understatement.
Some of these issues are hundreds of years old. Time to let go.
Sad to say, but any effort to ally these disparate groups seems doomed to failure. And I'm sure you understand that we cannot afford to waste time with the Reapers knocking at our door. This must be my final word. I'm sorry, but the Asari will not be at your summit.
Our alliance would be stronger with the Krogan. You need them. We all do.
I wish you luck, Commander. Goodbye.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Yes, Admiral Hackett is always available on VidCom, but he rarely has anything to say. If only we could save everybody. If only we could save everybody. Oh yes.
What do you mean offline?
I don't know. She's not responding, and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to Deck 3.
Hey, Lamia. Something very cool. Something very cool. Keep your eyes open. You better get down here, stat.
Commander.
Comm systems.
Haywire. Whatever's happening is centered on Deck 3.
Oh, well, we better go check that out. We better go check that out. What's going on? What's going on in the server room?
Automated systems have the fires contained. It should be safe to enter.
Fire in the server?
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire, or something.
I'm going in. EDI, talk to me. Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie,
Yes.
you're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled, thus the fire.
Edie, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can, then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
Take your time, Edie.
One moment. I am running trials.
All done.
I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew's a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
Edie. Yep. Joker's got a new, what am I trying to say? A new flight crew. He's got an assistant. He's got Edie.
Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I did not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than
That's
the
where
normal
we're starting
school.
tomorrow, I'll tell you
It's
what.
home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project helps gifted young biotics. If it had been open 20 years ago, I bet you'd have been there.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there.
David Archer.
Just surprised they're still open.
Remember David?
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
The square root of 934.2 is 30.1. It all seemed harmless. Sorry, that was a terrible David. But yeah, we sent David to the Ascension program to Grissom Academy after we rescued him from his brother Gavin in Overlord. Oh man, Overlord. There were some onions. It all seemed harmless. It all seemed harmless.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
catch. Maybe you belong here after all.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer, good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
I did romance Trainer once. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Let's see what Joker thinks. Check it out. Edie's got her own seat now. And apparently we're stuck. Shepard won't move anymore. I got camera only. Hopefully we get unstuck here.
Hey, Commander. Check out my co-pilot.
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander. Don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was going to install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it?
No.
Look at that! I would have baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Hello, Shepard. Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions. If I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
Alright, Edie, come over here. Let's talk back here.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
Joker.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
Just one of them. There's so many good lines. But that's one of my favorites. Moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum.
Commander, you have a message from Lieutenant Commander Williams. She must be feeling better.
Whoa, that's right. All right, the DLC's kind of opening up here. So Arya, if you remember Arya from Omega, Omega has only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya. I have a preposition for you, Shepard. You won't want to pass it up. I'm in a nightclub on the Citadel called Purgatory. Don't make me wait too long. Commander, I don't know how to say this. Udina wants me to be a Spectre. Crazy, I know. I'm not a big fan of Udina, but he can make the Spectre thing happen. He's pressing me for an answer, but I don't know what to tell him. I'm too sore to get out of bed, and this gets dropped on me? I told him I'd think about it. If you find yourself near the Citadel, drop by the hospital. I'm getting a little stir-crazy here. Jodum Bao. John Dumbao. Just someone asking for help. Oh, this is good. Shepard, not the dialogue, but what it's referring to. Shepard, I've called and I've sent messages, but gotten no response. With Earth's comm system out, I don't expect this will get through either, but I heard a rumor the Normandy docked here at the Citadel. Are you alive? I'm at Huerta Memorial Hospital, under the name Tanar Noira. Please excuse the moniker and this email's encryption. In my line of work, it's unwise to advertise my location, particularly when I am not in good health. We should meet before circumstances force us apart again. Thane. Thane is so cool. Thane is so cool. Dr. Garrett Bryson, it's a DLC prompt, I believe. Yep. It's the Leviathan DLC prompt. And, yeah, for some reason, Arya's asking us about meeting her in Purgatory twice. Guess she's desperate. Alright, so I think we should start tomorrow with Grissom Academy. That'll be fun. It's pretty hard. It's a lot of fun. It's got some good story. I don't really want to run late tonight. We've been going 5 hours and 45 minutes. So instead of rolling past the 6 hour, I think we'll wrap it up here. Let's say goodnight to Captain Awesome. Yeah, hey, Captain Awesome. Cough, cough, Cerberus. Anytime we get to bust one in Cerberus's rear, I am all for that. I am all for that. How smart was it when they wrote the story for 2 and they took the worst of the worst and made you a part of them? Man, they set up a good story. They sure did. All right. Well, it's been a good start, good night. Things will really get moving tomorrow. I mean, we spent the first 2 hours on Mars, which is a tutorial to the game, and we just barely got moving here near the end. It's always how it goes. It's going to be a long game, probably a good solid 50 plus hours, so it'll take the better part of a week. We won't be playing Mass Effect on Sunday. We won't be playing Mass Effect on Sunday, but we will be doing tomorrow. We're going to be doing... Oh, man. Just wrapping up. But it's good to see you. Fluffy Bunny, how are you doing? I was just about to call it a night. Awesome timing. Awesome timing. Was actually... Man, I was about to pop into your Minecraft stream. I guess you wrapped it up. I just noticed you were streaming. I thought, this is cool. I'm going to wrap up early and go hang out in Fluffy's channel for a little while. Do some highlights. See what he's up to. Well, shit. Another time. Another time then. Anyways, thank you, man. Thank you very much for the follow. I mean the host. You know what I mean. See, I need some sleep. Little tired. Me too. I haven't played much Minecraft since it was new. I picked up Minecraft when it was still in beta, when you could get it for whatever it was, $10 or $15, all those years ago. And I played it back then, but I really haven't played in a long, long time. Never really did multiplayer. Helped one of my little sisters set up a multiplayer server once. It's about as far as I got with Minecraft multiplayer. Anyways, rock and roll, man. It's good to see you. Darky, thank you for the follow. Everybody have a great night. And, yeah, Fluffy Bunny. I don't know, are you streaming tomorrow? Thursday's your day off, right? You stream tomorrow, don't you? I will keep an eye out for that. And kicked another from the game on purpose, I hope. Right on. Well, we'll see how the timings overlap. And when I set up the schedule for the stream, I was just thinking about what time works best for me. But it's a pretty common stream time, so I know it overlaps with a lot of people, including yours. It's going to make it rough sometimes for me to catch your streams, but we will find a way. And I will be taking nights off here and there. Tomorrow night. Night, everybody. Rock and roll.